Hello, good evening. My name is Morganon, and I bid you welcome once again to Risen. Sorry, I'm just booting up the game now because it has a habit of crashing if I leave it tabbed out for a while. Apologies. Normally I try to have a stream earlier in the week, but just wasn't feeling it the past few days. That was kind of the plan all along, is that these Risen streams would happen whenever I had an opportunity. So, if I recall correctly, we were just assigned the task of getting the crystal discs. And our first step is the Grand Temple in the East, where I am not presently capturing. Great. Now it probably is going to crash. Please don't crash. Yay. Anywho. Oh, I don't have the dang YouTube stream open. Oh well. God, my throat. Yeah, so we just got in here, and apparently shit's already gone haywire. We got some brothers to hunt down. A man named Danilo to hunt down. So spooky. Again, I'm not where I thought I was. Where am I? This ain't right. Is this right? Did I forget to, like, quit the last time? Or save the last time I quit? Sorry. Throat's just not hacking it. Oh my goodness. Have we spoken? We have, alright. So we are where we are. Alright, so this is where the game does start to get interesting. Starts giving us actual, like, dungeons and that sort of thing. We start to learn what kind of spooky things happen in dungeons such as this. What we do have to be careful of is this is where we have our first sort of mandatory encounters with an enemy type that shall plague us pretty much till the end of the game. Also, this is where you start getting the spooky sarcophagi that can bust open and eject a skeleton. Here we have a demon blade. When I see something like this, can't hold it. This weapon eats the souls of its victims. Can't really tell from the icon there. I wouldn't say it's a good facsimile for the Soul Reaver of Soul Reaver fame. Oh, Fred is eternal.
Here's some more ore.
Some more ore. So I hate, It seems like sometimes the torch stops being a light source when you put it on the ground. One thing that is a bit of a problem, if we have the torch out, it means we can't have like a spell or a bow equipped without dropping it, which is my usual MO for seeing what enemies lie ahead, such as this. So here we have a ghoul. Ghouls sure do suck. Let's find out why. So they had, yeah, that's, oh god, another one? Forgot there were two. So the good thing is they can't block, but they do have leaping attacks that happen as quickly as any of their normal attacks. They do dodge quite effectively. They also have that Frosty spell that is unblockable. And they combo randomly. These are the worst enemies in the game. Naturally, now that I start streaming, that's when all of the animals start to cause a ruckus. Ah! Ah! Came right at. Good thing is you can interrupt their Frosty attack with a slap. Yeah, that move does so much damage, and I've never actually seen them do it twice in a row. I don't think I have, anyway. What bastards. What got him so aggro last time? Oh, he's eating somebody. Wagga, wagga, wagga. Oh, God. That ain't good. Ah! God damn, these things suck. So like most enemies in the game, if you get their backs to a wall, they're easier to deal with. Their usual MO is to try and backpedal away from you. Well, you do have to be mindful, again, because of the Frosty Blast. It tends to ruin your day. I don't think you can do a sneaky beaky, can you? Nope. God! No fucks given. Jesus! Oh, boy. It's been a long time since I tried fighting these. Good thing, for some reason, their jump attack that breaks your guard, they almost never follow it up with something. Ah, well, poor Danilo. He did not survive. But he dropped us a map. Now, we have a map. Not a great one. I'm curious about that font that they're using. If that's an actual font. If that's a, like, made-up language, or just replacing English with fake letters or something. Oh, we got a bust. So that becomes a recurring sort of key hunt puzzle that isn't exactly the most original concept, but what are you gonna do? I mean, alternatively, it could have just been keys. What do we got around this town? Pretty sure there's more ghouls. Oh, I hear you. Take that. It did absolutely nothing. God, he can attack faster than you, even in your, like, fastest combo. These really are terrible enemies. So one thing I don't know, as you get your skill higher, your weapon skill higher, Your attack animations change, but I don't know if they get any faster. Never done the math. I don't know why he's so courteous after he robs a mausoleum. He's so kind. He always puts the lid back. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, you fucking don't, bitch. Didn't even scratch me that time. Well, there's a fellow. Just gotta find our way in there. A stone plate. I believe these are just magic knowledge.
Interesting.
Yes. What's this? Oh. You're free.
Looks like you could use some help.
And help's what you've given. The moment you opened that damn grate, I was here in the burial chambers with Danilo when those things ambushed us. I made it down here. Somehow, I triggered some mechanism that closed the grate behind me. Spent a lot of my life in caves. Thought I was gonna die in one.
You fled, eh? I thought you could take care of yourself.
I'm not proud, but you do what you can to survive, right? I'd known these creatures were down here, I'd have taken precautions. Did you know these things were here?
I mean, it's an old, ancient, terrible, terrifying ruin. There's always some kind of nasty critters down here.
What have you found so far?
Not much. Just this bust.
Bust.
Looks like it's part of a mechanism.
How about I take that bust off your hands?
Why would I want you to do that, huh? Why would I want you to do that for less than 500 gold?
Didn't know you were a comedian. First I save your life, and then you try and rip me off.
You're very irritable. Must be all the stale air down here.
So how about you try another answer?
If it weren't for you, I would have died with it. So sure, the thing's yours.
All's fair. I believe we need a grand total of 3. We found one. This guy had another. Which means the other lost brother will have the 3rd.
Your brother Ulf is alive and kicking.
You're a good one. Thank you. Once we get out of here, I'll reward you for your troubles.
Ye best.
Danilo's dead. I found his body in one of the caves.
Oh no! What do we do now?
I need your help. I have to know what's going on in the temple.
If you really want to play the hero, go right ahead. I won't stop you. But don't think I'm coming with you.
I'm not asking you to, but I do need you to stay here, make sure nothing comes in after me.
I'll do that. I'll stay right here.
I don't know why his shoulder pads were clipping so much there. That doesn't usually happen. God, I don't know what the hell is stuck in my throat right now. It's irritating me. But anyway, unfortunately, the only way to find the littlest brother Or I forget, is Dieter the youngest? I don't remember. But basically, Dirk, we have to follow him down there. No choice.
Danilo is dead.
Oh no. What did it? And is it coming out here? Let's gather up everything we found so far and go. Now.
You stay here at your post for now. I still don't have what I came for.
All right. But hurry up.
Bear in mind that. Alright, so unfortunately, all we are going to find down here is yet more ghouls. But also this man.
What happened to you?
I'm an idiot. I was working away on the wall with my pickaxe, hacking away like a madman I was. Bit of the wall came down, went to dodge it, and fell through into here. Idiot. Idiot I am.
Yeah, you've emphasized that enough.
Don't worry. I'll find an exit.
Well, if you don't, you'll be starving to death with me.
Good point. Have you tried looking for a way out?
Well, I tried, but when I got close to that collapsed passage over there, I heard some very strange noises. Whatever's down there, there's more than one. I was hoping someone would come and help me out.
Well, I'll help you out. Be nice if you, lent a hand to your own survival. But instead, I gotta go it alone. Oh, God. Yes, yes.
Look out!
He just don't give a fuck. Okay, I heard... Oh my god, man. Things just go for days. Okay, I guess... You get one decent hit if you manage to get around them. Oh my goodness. That's not that easy. Don't know why it keeps telling me to charge my attacks. I have not unlocked that skill yet. Where's he gone? I saw your spooky eyes. You stop that.
Help's coming!
I hope so. Doesn't seem like it is. This bitch of a bitch. God, at some point, you literally just have to give up and just fucking spam the thing and hope it works.
That wasn't it. Damn.
Damn.
Job well done. Interesting.
Look at this. At this point, we got 63 wisdom, and I don't remember how much like wisdom is required for spells and everything. But that's my highest stat now for doing nothing other than reading books in stone tablets.
Ask someone else.
I just saved your life, asshole. I think we need to open a second door. Oh no, it has gone dank. I can't remember if there's another one. I'm afeared that there is. Nope. I like that there's two different animations depending on whether you're turning the winch or letting it loose. But what I don't understand is why letting the winch loose raises it instead of drops it. That don't make much sense to me.
I've opened up a way out.
Really? Thanks. I'll be sure to watch my footing next time. Here, take this. It's a bust I found down here. There's some distinctive notches in the base. I think it must be part of a mechanism. Might come in handy someplace further inside this temple. Well, I've had more than enough excitement for one day. I'm out of here. You coming?
I'm coming and I'm going. I'm going ahead of you because you're going to take too long. Right, so now we got some big rotting worms. Indescribable they are. So easy compared to what we just dealt with.
This could be useful.
You do have to be mindful. This guy's just gonna walk straight through the swamp back to the camp. We are quite a ways away, so if you don't stay ahead of him,
Put that thing away.
probably gonna have to help him out.
Just
Ow, ow.
not bad at all.
But as before, since he's not following you or like a companion at this time, you can easily whack him by accident. Right now, we just gotta follow the map back. I don't exactly remember where it is. This swamp, I think, is a bit of an underutilized location. It pretty much exists just like getting out of there to get back here is the only thing you ever do in that swamp. And considering the swamp around the Don's camp is rather small and more of a tutorial area. Or a semi-tutorial area. It's kind of strange that they wasted one of their few
Hey,
like major locations
where
here.
did you come from?
I found a second exit.
Right, right. What about the treasure seeker?
I found him too.
You've got a talent for this.
That's why they pay me.
You'll be all right.
I know I will.
Stop bothering me. I'm tired of talking.
Man, these guys are so unfriendly after I saved their lives. Alright, so here we go. Now, I recall that there is a bug with these, because it lets you put just about anything on there, I think. I think if you put the wrong bus, it doesn't let you take it back, but it doesn't work to open the thing.
Good idea.
Something like that. I remember like accidentally soft-locking myself once. You only got a Nautilus spell, so what do you think that's there for? Here's one of the things that I kind of find silly about the dungeons in this game. Is that you can usually tell what the solution is just by what, like, scrolls it gives you. Although here it gave you a Nautilus scroll, and there's nowhere on this side to use it. I think... Can you use a Nautilus to get by spike traps? I don't think you can. Oh yeah, you can. I was mistaken. That button. Tug on this. And go back for my torch. It's one of the things that kind of surprised me in this game. Is stuff like the hidden switches. Which it never really does anything to hint at you about. At least one of these is gonna pop. Again, you keep telling me that, and I do not have that ability. Stupid tutorial. Okay, we can not lie here as well. Oh. Right. I feel like I do that every time I play this game. I forget that little hole's there, and I use the Nautilus to get through the spikes instead. And you're supposed to do it that way, and then deactivate the spikes from the other side. Kind of surprises me that they made a point that the spike hitboxes have a gap big enough for you to just get through it, as opposed to just making a big square hitbox for the entire spiked floor. Pardon? Alright. Are we there yet? No. The big open area that we get down into, and that's where things start getting fucky. More plates.
This text is about magic spells.
Kind of surprising. Did I say this already? Kind of surprising that they have different animations for opening things. If you have a torch equipped, which none of the other games bother to do. Okay. So, if we take a peek, this skeleton warrior. That's not what I thought I was going to see. Gotta mind those. They're not... Ow! They're not the most dangerous thing down here right now, but there are a few of them. Ow, ow, ow. Retreat. I do find... Ow. Enemies you're not targeting tend to drop their guard more. Maybe that's just... Maybe I'm just making shit up. Jesus! Oh, I'm all the way back here for crying out loud. Really? It's too cave-like. I guess Irdarath was a cave for a big part of it. I don't know. There is a dungeon later that gives me big reminisce of the Sleeper's Temple. Or, no, the Orc Graveyard. Hello, Noclitu? Noclitu? That's what I thought when I saw it. I was like, Noclitus! I'll just call you Cletus. I like how Cletus is like the generic redneck name, and I don't think I've ever met or even heard of a Cletus in my life. Okay, let's save more, because I'm dying a lot down here. Alright, spooky, scary skeletons. They really do move around a lot. It's easy to lose track of them. I can just get them one at a time, that would be great. Nope. You bitch! Okay, he didn't even put up any attempt to defend himself that time. Okay. I distracted him with my moves. Well, I actually don't really remember the extent of this dungeon all that much. Alright, that was a little side thing. Well, we got the big bad. We can hear him snarling over there. Oh. I just walked around it. Anyway, this guy up here. Wait, what? Lizard Priest. That's a shock, ain't it? Oh, my torch disappeared. Ah, glad you're enjoying it. But anyway, this guy, he's got magic. So if you move in quick, you put him right into melee where he's a bit more manageable. I do find these guys tend to block more effectively than most other NPCs. That didn't even touch me. You saw that? Sword was still over his shoulder when I died. Oh, got a smack there. Whoa. So they like to parry as well. Good lord. Unfortunately, this is not an optional enemy. You bitch. You can go the usual strategy of just face hug them and attack where they give you a break. They do tend to retaliate much more readily. Whoa! I knew that was going to happen. I'm lucky I was just a fraction of a second quicker. Oh yeah, there's supposed to be actual achievements now. Or at least I saw them. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Oh god. I forgot how my Steam overlay works. There it is. I don't know if they work, because I didn't get one for that. I didn't get them when I launched the game, so I don't know If these are even working yet. I forgot when the update was supposed to happen. None of you saw my overlay there because OBS doesn't show it, but hey ho. I believe there are more skeletons around. One here. Whoop. God damn. Lucky bastard. Oh my god, I keep hitting the wall. Because he's actually like clipping through it. Alright, whatever, dude. Ah! Oh boy. Retreat. Stop telling me I don't have charged attacks yet! For fuck's sake, stupid game. Oh boy. Oh, some humongous mushrooms. Oh yeah, I remember this. I did find a levitate scroll, and I believe there's big danger over there. There's no way to get across here without the levitate. Is there big danger? I thought there was another lizard man over here. Maybe I'm wrong. Berserker. Also, is it just me? It's hard to see. But I feel like the face on this magical protection scroll is just the hero from Gothic 3. Okay, so that's a rune. I'm glad I'm not the only one who sees it. I'm pretty sure it is. Oh my god, you are the most trippinest bitch I've ever played. There's a whole lot over here, but at least it gives you another scroll for the way back. Wait. Like, what's the actual way out of here? Do we just go backtrack? I don't remember if there was like a fast way out. We're in uncharted territory here, apparently. Then we just go back. I just noticed how massively behind the YouTube stream is compared to the Twitch one. Or is that just my playback is not great? Oh, that's my playback. I don't know why I have both of them going on at once. That one's vacated, it looks like.
There are lizard men in there. Have you seen any out here?
What? A lizard man? What are you talking about?
There's at least one down there. He was wearing the robes of a priest.
Do you think there are any more? You think they're going to come out here?
Yes, on both counts.
And I'm here in the front line. You should see those white robes in the monastery. If anyone knows more about these things, it would be them, I reckon.
You can pack your stuff. I have what I came for.
That's the first good news I've heard since we got here. I'll get right to work. Someone should report the trouble here to Fincher.
That's your job.
No way. It'd be like signing my own death warrant. He'll send me right back to breaking rocks in the ruins.
So I get the task, do I? Great.
I mean, Fincher said not to come back here until every crown of gold was out of this place. I don't think you're turning up there and getting out alive anyway.
Hey, what are you doing here? You were supposed to watch my back.
There were noises coming out of the tunnel. I thought they'd got you too, and I was next.
Noises? That was me. I was fighting down there. What were you doing?
I was... You can't blame me. People are getting killed round here.
You keep panicking, you'll get yourself killed. Or someone else. Right. Tell me what you found in the temple.
Nothing much. A few gold coins.
Give them to me.
But they're mine.
You didn't earn them.
All right, if you insist.
Damn straight.
I assume you didn't get very far with the excavations.
No. Other than an old bust, I wasn't able to find anything in the time I had between being an idiot and ending up here.
Fair enough. What else did you discover down here?
Didn't get the chance for the tour, did I? I saw some tunnel this great and a lot of lizards. I think I'm gonna steer clear of caves for a while. Stick to the surface, where I can see things coming.
Well, that's not where the treasure is.
There was a lizard man down there. Wasn't exactly friendly. You think it could be lizard men who built this temple?
There are a lot of idols and totems with lizard faces on them in there. You think that place is full of them? I don't know about you, but the idea of being knee-deep in lizards, ones that can build things like that temple's full of, that thought's not going to help me sleep at night.
As if this island didn't have enough nightmares. How did the excavations go?
You dig, you find, you dig, you don't. That's the game. Find one
I
thing,
dig.
it's better than nothing. Here, you should get part of it.
Oh, you're all so generous. Another pure little necklace. Alright, well that's one done. One thing that would be nice, the number of teleporter runes we get gets a bit silly. I would prefer that there was like a menu for fast traveling, so we didn't have to find the one thing based on the icon in our inventory. Be slightly more convenient. Wait, Fincher's still up at the fucking ruin, isn't he? Yeah, I don't see no Finch here. I stand on your table, sir.
We'll talk later.
I don't know if Fincher and the lads are still gonna attack me every time I approach. It's weird how they were attacking me when I came from this direction every time. It's very strange. Pardon. And imagine sweeping a shack out in the deck of a shack out in the swamp. That's your job now.
These are my rules. Please remember that.
Oh, I remember. You stay where you are. Nope. You want some of this? You get some of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, they're not attacking on sight anymore.
The Eastern Temple has been opened.
Excellent. And what have you found there?
Not much. I think you were expecting more.
Seems the wind never blows in our favor. We'll have to keep looking for our windfall, eh? What about my men? Where is Danilo?
Some of them got caught in trouble down there. Danilo didn't make it. He was killed in the Eastern Temple.
Damn. He was a good man.
Well, that's it. Could keep doing fighting skill. Do we do that or do we do strength? The next rank. You can wield bastard swords. Seems worth doing.
Teach me sword fighting.
It's time you thought about using heavier weapons. Bastard swords are a good start, but you'll need to try to compensate for the sword's heavier weight with more speed in your weapon arm. That way you'll hardly notice a difference from a regular sword. Choosing a bastard sword means you can still use a shield too, if that's the way you fight.
It's such a ridiculous, like, tip there. Oh, if you use a heavier sword, just swing it faster. Like, what? That's the problem. Heavier swords are harder to swing. Oh my god, get over the thing. I want my bastard sword.
What have you...
That's 50 damage. 46? That's barely no different. I don't think that's worth it. Is that a reference to something? On the hilt, it says the sword was forged at the last minute. I feel like that's a reference to something, and I don't get it. Alright, whatever. I'll buy it. Actually, I think we need the lizard sword for something. I feel like a quest demands it. What is this old coin for? I've completely forgotten what that is. That'll do. What happens if you have a shield? You just don't do anything. Okay. What chapter? We're still in chapter 2. We just cleared the Eastern Temple. Chapter 2 is a bit of a long one, because that's the one where we gotta find all the discs. The Discal Crisps. So, we got 2, right? I got 1. 1 is with Cyrus. 1 is after the whole Paddy quest. Well, how'd you idiots make it all the way here?
Tired of talking.
Where else? One Severin has us on the trail. Look at these idiots. They're already out and about. For some reason, I thought these guys showed up later.
Well, that was daft.
Daft or bold? Ow! Apparently daft.
Careful! Go! Go!
You guys not gonna help? Ow! Holy shit.
Hey, man.
Watch what you're doing. Okay. A little bold. Too bold. Also, hello, Caprice.
Oh, man.
Oh man, indeed. Yeah, it wouldn't be unwise to put some time and effort into bowmanship. Whoa, you cheeky buggers. Ow. What was that? You saw that shit? My sword was just like floating. I couldn't do anything. Apparently that qualified as a parry, but it just messed up the animation. Why don't we try this? I don't think that'll actually help too much. Oh my god. Slippery little lizard. Holy shit, you dumbass. Why are you going after the wrong enemy? Ow. How you like getting parried, bitch ass? Oh my god. I do this wide swings, it gets me every time because there's no dodging around it. Taking 2 potions. Where's he gone? There you are. And he's got the teleport stone for this very spot. It's one of the very redundant ones. Don't know why they put one here. It is a bastard sword. But all swords in this game you can learn how to wield in one hand. Even when it specifically says two-handed sword. The game's a bit quirky like that. He's got naught to say. Right. Don said he has one of the crystal discs, right? So I can only think of 3 others that we can get. I suppose we don't need to walk, do we? We gotta talk to Patty, who's in town. Or just outside of town. I think to check if you had any superior weapons to old Oscar. Nope, just the petard sword. Why would you... I don't understand. There's a two-handed sword that does the exact same amount of damage as this bastard sword.
I'm here.
Ah, yes. Magnus. What are you doing, you dumb ass? Oh my god.
Do you know a man named Balchuro?
No. Never heard the name.
Strange. He seems to think he knows you. Says that his boss insists I help you.
Ha! Well, I bet I know who his boss is. He has no shortage of lackeys. Let's hope he regrets putting us together.
All right. I think it's time you were straight with me. What is going on with your father's letter?
If I tell you something, I'm trusting you. And you better not think about crossing me. So when I said my father was on this island, I meant was.
So he isn't on the island anymore?
No, I don't think so. But I do think he left something here. Something every villain in town would kill his own mother to get hold of.
She does end up there, Val. We have to talk to her here first.
What is it that your father left?
As soon as I find the next clue, I'll tell you.
What are you planning to do now?
Well, according to the paper you found, my father had a hidey hole somewhere further inland. According to the clue he left, it's in a grave. I need to find that grave.
I'll come with you.
It's your call. I'll lead the way. When you're ready.
Oh, apparently we gotta run there.
Make sure you keep up. I don't want to hang around.
Well, hurry up. Bite.
Get ready.
I'm ready. Where'd that thing go? Oh, that one's woken up.
Well done.
Thanks. Apparently she's got to go that way.
Get ready.
Ow.
That's the last we'll see of you. I'll get them. Well done. So much for that.
Yeah, that bird barely gave a fuck.
get them.
I got
Well
them.
done.
Look at that thing. Can't even float right.
Get ready.
What are you going after that for? We need to kill all these damn things. Ow. Cheeky bugger.
So much for that thing.
Well, those birds just watching us. Her run animation is so weird. I think one of the things they said about this game that they kind of, not really boasted of, but mentioned when they were making Risen 2, is that until now, they had the same skeleton for all male and female models, which is why their female NPCs always looked super weird. They had like really broad shoulders and like strange anatomy. Because basically their model was being stretched over a skeleton built for more broad characters. And then they made specific ones for female NPCs in Risen 2, but they still looked weird. They apparently didn't know what they were doing. Oh my god, I keep hitting her.
Great.
Bet she doesn't attack me. I don't know why it's possible to hit her when she's the one leading me somewhere.
Come on.
Boners.
Watch it.
I'm watching it. Oh, you cheeky bastard. Oh my god, they just switch targets whenever the fuck. Take that.
Well done. Finally. This must be it.
I hope so.
There should be something in one of these graves that will give us a clue what my father was up to on this island. Here, take this key. If something happens to me, I want you to keep it safe. If someone else decides to look for the same thing as us, they won't get far without that.
Consider it looked after.
Yeah, right. Try not to lose it, otherwise we're screwed.
Well, you're being very
little more for
trustworthy. Apparently, after you're so standoffish at first, it doesn't actually take all that much to win you over. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot. We passed by one of these on the way here. Like, literally would have been 10 steps away from the road that we came here with Patty. That opens with this key. We could have just done that first. But we couldn't have because the game didn't give us the key until now.
Here, I found this casket in one of the graves.
Let me see. There's something inside. This is it. The next clue. The gods bless you and your shovel.
Well, there ain't no gods no more. So we're told.
What does it say?
Are you this quick on the questions with everyone? Or are you working with Romanov?
What? Why are you so touchy now?
I've got nothing to do with Romanov.
Like that, is it? This shows that my father hid a large part of the gold he looted over the years on this island. He's left a series of clues as to how we get to it, if we can find them.
A pirate with buried treasure. Who'd have thought it?
Might
What
not
a
be
novel
original,
concept.
But no one's found it so far, have they?
No, but Romanov's worked out what your father did.
Yes, and I'm damned if I'm going to let him get his hands on the prize. My father would have a fit if he knew I'd let it fall into Romanov's hands.
What are you talking about, Val? You're forgetting Nasty. Everyone's favorite character. Gah.
Have you heard anything about crystal discs?
Are they some kind of artifact?
Yes, from the ruins.
I haven't heard of them. What do they do?
Your father got around the island quite a bit. You think he could have found them? Buried them with his treasure?
It's possible. If he saw them and they're shiny, he'd have taken them. But you're going to have to help me find what I want for you to find out, aren't you?
Maybe. What do you think Romanov is planning?
He knows about the treasure. He knows I'm looking for it. And one thing is for sure. He'll rear his ugly head as soon as he thinks we're close. You can bet on that.
So how can I help?
The casket you found contains a clue. I'm just not sure what it means. It says there are 5 unmarked graves on the island. But he won't have put the treasure in those. Far too obvious. Think. Now my father was always fond of booby-trapping treasure. Maybe that's what's in these graves. Something describing the trap, telling us a way of disarming it.
Then I'll look for these graves. I'm not a fan of nasty surprises.
You do that. I'll try and work out where the treasure is.
So, I'm back doing the dirty work while you sit around.
You wanted to help? Or are you all talk and no trousers?
Don't you
Oh,
don't you
I
talk
think
about
you
my
want me to
trousers.
Walk away.
What do you mean?
Admit it. I'm growing on you.
Yeah, it can't be that you're simply useful.
Ah, so now you play your hand.
All right. I'll investigate these unmarked graves.
Good. I'll mark the sites on your map. And be careful. We're not the only ones looking for the treasure.
I'll keep a low profile.
Ha! You haven't managed that since you arrived on the island.
If your father's not here, where is he?
I've not seen him for a long time. He could be off sailing foreign seas, locked in a cell somewhere, or rolling in a cot getting girls in trouble. He always says I'm his only child. And the number of women he sleeps with, there must be an army of us out there.
He's the loyal
Well,
father.
we know of at least one
The
other.
storms can take him for all I care. But he owes me that treasure. He knows it too. I think he wanted me to find those clues.
If you say so. Yeah, I've never heard that phrase in my life, but I'm not some
That
expert
wasn't
on old school British slang.
There.
These structures always came off as weird to me. They seem to be some kind of like attempt at an open air burial, which is weird to have in a graveyard of in-ground burials.
Another tomb.
Well, you know, things change when you actually finally meet the man. Granted, their reunion in Risen 2 was pretty stupid. The fact that, like, all of their interpersonal drama kind of washed away with the wave of a hand. I don't think it's a pyre, because maybe it could be. A bit of a weird one. Usually they're much more, like, pyramid-shaped, and I also don't think you would have them in the middle of the woods. You know, I keep coming down here to rest, and I forget I gotta do the stupid thing. Well, this whole thing. It's gonna be a whole thing. It'd be nice if there's a way to just keep this open. It's a bit of a shame that the... Maybe they're worried about this quest taking people too long since it was a mandatory one, but the fact that there's... The quest just... The location of the graves just gets put on your map. It's not a... You don't get the clues that she read. This whole thing becomes a whole thing. You can start putting these on quick bars, but it's not that important. And we end up with so many that they won't fit on the quick bars anyway. But let's get to town, because we know there's more there. Actually, there is a whole path we can take from there. I don't really feel like doing that right now. Yes, we can check Well, we can't check the map. We can check the log. That? Oh, here it is. Just one over there. One there. One up there. There and there. Let's do this one first.
Let me through. I am here on the Inquisitor's business.
Ah. I don't know why it needs such a long loading screen just to move me out here.
A little more for me.
You get to see this so many times. So what we find in all these are clues. To make sure that nobody can mess about with my gold now or in the future, I set some deadly traps that will kill anyone who tries. This used to be Barnabas's trademark trick. He never dreamed that in the end he would suffer the same fate as his victims. The sorry fool. I think they are, yeah. They might be got. You have to find the first one to get the whole story. But I think they might have all been guys who betrayed him, like mutinied, and he had the last laugh. I'm trying to remember if Romanov has left the stupid cell yet. He's obviously got his men out and about. Nope, he ain't here no more. Lol kick. This guy ain't here anymore either. Is that what? Oh, he finally came back. So you finally finished dancing.
So, is Romanov still there? Or are you guarding an empty cell now?
Oh, shut up. You got me into this mess.
And you'll have to get yourself out of it.
At least with all the chaos in this town, you've got a good chance of getting stabbed.
Like, you were with that woman behind there for, like, fucking weeks. And just left this door open. What'd you think it was gonna happen?
You have any problem with thieves around here?
The last bloke who tried to steal from here still
Le
can't
yoink.
walk without crutches. So keep your hands to yourself.
I haven't seen anybody with crutches around here. So there's an interesting emblem on this boat. Looks like just a hand with the index finger out. Weird cross on the index finger. Curious. It's not like a Viking longship, but it does seem like very Viking-y inspired in design. With like the shields on the hull. Of course, the dragon as their hood ornament or whatever. Yeah, it is irrational, ain't it? It's just a dang boat, dude. My only problem with it is it doesn't really have a reason to be there. Like, it's clearly not a very good cargo boat, cargo ship. Doesn't have enough, not a very spacious one. Only single hulled or single decked.
Let me through. I am here on the Inquisitor's business.
Ah, yeah.
800 too old a tech. What? Alright, maybe. I don't know. I'm not well versed in like medieval ships. Might have just been like a small, like... Maybe there's a reason that's the only boat that's still here. It's because it didn't actually like tend to go far. Just an old boat they had. Well, look who it is, this idiot.
They say pace always runs downhill. That why you keep coming back here? You thought about going to the small island? At least that would take you away from here.
I don't know why you said coming back here, because I've never been here.
Look who it is. Back for another beating.
Cocky bastard, aren't you?
What are you doing here?
Captain Romanov wants me to make sure that nothing happens to you. Leastwise, nothing while you're looking for Steelbeard's clues. And we do what Romanov says. That means me and you.
You know, I think you're here as a punishment. I bet Romanov's still angry after you lost the key to Steelbeard's shack.
You should worry about your position, not mine.
So you're watching over me. I feel a lot safer now.
Just find the next clue.
How did you know I'd be coming here?
Romanov knows where everyone on this island is. Can't hide anything from him.
How do you know about Steelbeard's clues?
Everybody knows.
That's not an answer.
What the fuck does it matter who knows? Just find them.
Why should I go to the small island?
You're looking for something belongs to a pirate. Island's protected by water, isn't it?
Someone as dense as you can work that out. It doesn't seem like a very good place to hide something.
I'm telling you, you'll find what you're looking for there.
We'll see.
Well, you're supposed to make sure nothing happens to me, and I can clearly tell you're not going to come help me on that island. What if I just do some of that? Ah! Brilliant. Well, he's dead. I've never actually thought to do that. Because these guys obviously come up later. But it never dawned on me at any point to kill them all in advance. I don't think we can do Balturo because he's in the Dong's camp. And they'll probably protect him. Ow. God, the noises those things make when they die. I am, but I kind of want to see what happens anyway.
Better start again. That wasn't it. Did it?
It will be amusing to see if he makes any comment. If I show up there and he's got none of his guys to guard his back. Oh, yes, we know. Now, if his last name was Nokia, he might have survived my assault. Ow! Ow! Jesus!
Gotta start again. Job well done.
Started pressing spacebar to quick loot. My old gothic reflexes came back. Really? Never had such a thing in my life. My first phone, I think it was just some kind of LG flip phone. There was hot shit when I finally got a phone that had one of them, like slide-out keyboards. You just, like, turned it sideways. That was the second cell phone we had in the house. The first one was a very, very, like, early 90s looking one that had the, like, pull-out antenna and everything. Scorpion. I don't remember how nasty these guys are. Sure are noisy bastards. Okay, quite nasty indeed. Good lord. They're slippery. I see. You shot your bird brain. Oh god, more birds. And he is struggling. Yeet! Nailed it. Get him! Get him! No! Son of a bitch. I don't know if they drop anything good anyway, but... What is this, a Lord vessel? I believe that the treasure is out in the open. Obviously there's more going on downtown. Maybe it's not. There was a context? What? I mean contest? Oh, yeah. Interesting. I see. Oh, good for you. What'd you win? Yeah, there it is. Pardon? Pardon? Well, you are really struggling, sir. Oh, no.
A little more for me.
Interesting. Yeah, I feel like that's why they stopped doing that thing where you walk, like it has a walk towards the thing you're interacting with in like a fixed animation, but you can usually cancel it by just pressing right click. Which one? I haven't read this one. Bulba was the last of them. In the end, I had to dig 6 graves. 5 for the mutineers and 1 for the treasure. Yeah. So they're all crew members who betrayed him. And since they betrayed him for his wealth, I guess it was a poetic justice that they should be the ones that he uses to basically hide his wealth. I remember if there's dangers in here. It's funny how the water in here is just the ocean water, so it still has like the like ripple effects and everything from the tide. Skeleton warriors.
Huh? Ah!
Ah!
Yeah!
This one's just got a big old stick.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
This lock is too difficult.
Too difficult. Really? I have to come back? What exactly is that reference? Why am I mind blanking? It's so familiar, and yet I cannot remember what it is.
Interesting.
Oh, it's a reference to this very game. Was that for some reason that was making me think of Ori telling you about using a pickaxe as a weapon in Gothic 1. But that's what sprang to mind when you said that. But I'm just a big dummy. I suppose we could learn some picking of locks and just come back here. Wait, do I even have the skizzles? No, I don't have learning points, so that's a no. There's one more treasure semi-near the town. It is funny, Risen 2 ended up replacing the skeletons with the like ancient, like native mummies or whatever. And then Risen 3 also had those, but then they brought regular skeletons back. Imagine if instead of golems they just had like claymen. They don't have a substitute for the golem, do they? I mean, in hindsight...
I'm here. Ah.
No, they were mummies. They had spears. Yeah, the turtles, I don't consider them equivalent to the golems. They're kind of their own thing. Especially because there aren't fire and ice variants. What was I about to say? Oh, yeah, I guess it kind of makes sense that the Palisades never opened on these things in town. Because they can't stay open, otherwise people will be able to come and go. That's the whole point. We have special privilege to come and go. I remember spears were a hilarious weapon in Risen 2 because they were basically only a throwing weapon. And their melee attack was the exact same animation as the melee attack for a rifle. So you didn't even, like, stab anything with them. You just hit them with a butt. It's many, many mouths. So, where's this thing? Down yonder. That's where the mouths are. Oh wait, shit. On top of the cliff. Gnomes! Whoa. Where's our chasm? I don't actually remember this forest all that well. I don't really explore it much. Whenever I play. Why is there such a splashy sound there? You hear that? Sounds like someone's like kicking their feet in the water. There you is. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. A little more for me. The what? The hell achievement is that? Oh. Couldn't understand what that was about. Yeah, well, according to Val, everything's too green. Wolves! So many wolves. Ow. Ow, the pain. Well, Val doesn't like anything spring-like. Honestly, the only reason I'm not finding the visuals as nice anymore I didn't realize how, like, the billboarding on the foliage, the way it's always turning to face you, which I know is a thing in Gothic 3. I didn't remember it being this bad. Like, there's literally... The only thing that doesn't do that is the grass. I mean, I don't disagree. There could be more. I think this being a volcanic island, it could have had more, like, volcanic-looking places. I think the beach and the inland could have looked different from each other. But, no, because when you cite Gothic 2 as an example, the way it had, like, the snowy area for the ice dragon, that just seems so artificial. Same thing with the original swamp. There's only one swamp, and it was a swamp for the swamp dragon. And to me, that is, like, it's only there for you to fight the dragon. So it's a complete, like, it just feels so pointless. You're only there for like 20 minutes, and then you never see that kind of biome in the game again. Would you stop it? I don't know, because it feels too contrived to me. I don't appreciate it as a unique biome when it's just there for you to just see once and move on. Especially because you see them sequentially. I mean, I guess the fact that you get a glimpse at them by going through the valley the first time without fighting the dragons does make it interesting when you encounter it. But it still just feels artificial. Yeah, but it wasn't that substantial, because everything was still pretty bleak looking in general. Look at these idiots. Hello? Settle down. So yeah, I mean, this game just kind of picks green, and that's it. For the whole thing. God damn these idiots. Yeah, I mean, having the same visual theme for 3 games in a row is... Like, even if they were all just snowy games, or any kind of biome I enjoyed, it'd get tiring if that was all there was. I still don't feel like Elex's desert was well realized. Didn't feel as oppressive and like lethal as they made it seem. No more so than any other location. I do feel like the snowy area worked out pretty well. But you didn't end up spending a huge amount of time there. Meanwhile, Elex 2 basically fucked up everything it did, so it got rid of the desert, made it green, and then made another desert, except it was all just mud. So that wasn't very interesting. Bitch ass. Retreat. Whoa. How dare you? Oh my fucking god. These things have just slightly longer range than I think any melee weapon you can get. I don't know if weapons actually have a range in this game. So like if you get a two-handed sword wielded in one hand, is it actually longer than a regular one-handed weapon? You fucking fucks! God, they just don't give a shit. I don't know, man. So these things definitely don't have like a... Jesus fucking Christ! These things definitely don't have the AI that doesn't let them attack at the same time. So they are constantly taking swings at me simultaneously. Okay, well, they were far enough apart that time, at least. Okay, that definitely did not connect, but I'll take it. Ah! Fuck. Goodly done. Now for the other bastard. Take that. What am I doing now? One's all the way up there. I don't exactly remember how to get to that one. I think you gotta make some drops from the monastery area. That is true. I could do that. Now, I am glad that the teleporter stones don't take mana. I am glad that they decided not to do that anymore. Now I gotta walk all the way up there. I don't really have the wet ground effect. I didn't have the mastery of that back in the day. Yeah, the storm really drowns out everything. I can't even hear the music. And just straight back to daylight. Yeah, the sound effect of the rain in Gothic 3 was... like, that game more than any other one got me in the habit of just sleeping through the storms, or just reloading until they stopped. I don't know why the lightning is so aggressive in this, though. Who teach the thing? Oh, no, it was Clay, wasn't it? Clay's dead. Shit. No, there's somebody in town who can teach me. What am I thinking? For some reason I thought Clay was the only one who could do it. I'm so dumb. Well, it's not Sid. It's, whoever the guy is... one of the armor plates, I think. Or maybe it was, Delgado. Sid teaches picking pockets, not picking the locks.
Good to see you decided to join the Don.
The Don.
You think the Don will hand out gold as rewards?
From the amount I've heard he's got, he's sure to. Once he's happy the town is his, I reckon we'll all be in the money.
Happy days for all then, eh?
Somehow, I don't think he's so generous, but what do I know? It certainly makes me pay for the damn armor. Just to do my job. Delgado.
You look like you've come out of the swamp. Watch yourself in the town. The Inquisition's watching anyone they think's working with the Dun.
Oh. Maybe I'm a liar. You may be right after the wall.
Times are good here.
Yes, yes.
I want to...
There it is.
Show me how to pick really tricky locks.
To get the real treasures, you need more than a lockpick and a little luck. You need a highly developed knack and intuition. Since you don't know how a lock like that is built, you first have to feel out the mechanism with a lockpick. Once you have a good idea of the construction of the lock, you'll know which bolts and which springs have to be tightened or pressed. Have fun.
Thanks. It is interesting that you don't need any base stats to learn those skills. And I don't think the stats affect them anymore. I don't know if dexterity affects your chance to break locks, but it definitely doesn't affect your chance to pick pockets anymore.
Let me...
Ah, yes. I really am jonesing for a sprint button. Just takes so long to get around in these games. Honestly, the fact that Elden Ring made it so that sprinting didn't drain stamina unless there's an enemy after you was like the most brilliant innovation in open world gameplay that I've ever seen. Stupid snail. Finally, what treasures await? Yay!
What?
The simplest combination you can get with 8 turns. Broken Batard Sword. Ooh. The Stormwind. Isn't that name of a town in World of Warcraft? Copyright infringement. Alright, well, let's get the last 2 treasures. And then we'll move on. I wish this warp stone didn't take us to this door, instead took us to the middle of the monastery. Would be more sensible. Also, I wish developers would learn to make the basic running animation faster than you can move by jumping. Or like dodge rolling. Because I'm so tired of having to do that to get around at any reasonable speed. Yeah, well, they fucked up. They made it worse. Well, so it was FPS dependent in Gothic 1 and 2. Because it would actually be slower if your FPS was high. Fucking fucks these fucks! You bitch. How you like that? Already mind you. Yeah. Isn't it down here? It is. Is there a more reasonable way to get down? Kind of follow this, but that still hurts. Hurts, don't it?
Another grave. We all go back to the earth.
We do indeed.
More for me.
Like how he says that in such solemn, like, tribute to whoever's buried here, and then he digs them up.
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh, oh, and oh. So I always hated how the sound of the treasure chest coming out was not synced with the animation. And you say... Only one chest poses no danger, as long as you know which one that is and have my master key in your possession. To tell the truth, I'm sorry about Terrace. He was a good man. Some regret. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. This meant to be your way out of here. You still have to hurt yourself coming down. Honestly, what's the point? We can just warp. Warple. Whoops, wrong place. I wanted, this one. This one was, like, quite a ways off from where the Lizardos are standing. Hey, fatty.
Damn, you spotted me, huh?
You're Vasily, one of Romanov's men.
Yeah, damn. You didn't see me, right?
I did see you.
Romanov will keelhaul me if he finds out you saw me.
Keelhaul you? He ain't got a boat to keelhaul you with.
Quiet.
Whoops.
What are you doing out here?
Watching you. You get in the way of things.
What is that supposed to mean?
He wants you to handle Patty's business without getting killed.
And you're following me because...
You're searching for the big treasure.
What makes you think that?
Everyone who's heard of Steelbeard's treasure knows Patty is searching for it. And you've been seen together with Patty often enough. I've seen that tart hanging around in the old cemetery on the west slope. And you're tramping across the island with a shovel. Well, any idiot can see what you two are planning.
I could use your help.
Me? What can I do for you?
I have to get to the west coast. You're gonna help me get there.
If I have to, but when you finish your search, I'm gone.
Hey, come with me.
I'll do it.
You will indeed. So he can do. I don't remember how far he will go with you, but I think he'll pretty much go all the way to the beach.
Now you'll get it.
But you can get him to help you way further than he says he will actually go.
I've had it with these monsters. Rotten hell.
But I think once you find the treasure, then he leaves. So it's up to you. Personally, I don't feel like keeping him around that long. There's also one area with some like underground tunnels up ahead. And he won't really go down there with you. But I think there is a way to kind of bait him through the threshold where he normally stops.
Come on!
Why is the one I'm looking at, like, not moving? You bitch! Oh my god.
You won't be eating me tonight.
Get it.
Why'd you jump? Christ's sake, just stick to a target! God, they are so annoying. Woof. Oh. Who the hell's campfire is this supposed to be? I always wondered.
Here's some more ore.
Some mo-oh.
Another grave. A little more for me.
And here we have it. The final clue. A shitload of gold.
I see you've found what you were looking for. We're a giant step closer to our treasure now, aren't we?
Our treasure?
I'm sure you'll make the right decision. I'll be going, but remember who helped you.
Oh, I will certainly make the right decision. Oh, he's just already dead. Okay. Then you have to go with the stabbing. right, Big Patty. I got all the clues. Man, you really let yourself go in the meantime.
Hey, if you want to see Patty again, there'll be no funny business, got it?
Funny business?
Romanov wants to see you. He's waiting on the west coast. Come with me.
What have you done with Patty?
I don't do the talking. Follow me, or forget about the girl.
You can forget about your life! Good thing we know exactly where he is, except that's going to take quite a while to get there. And that was just about to wrap it up anyway, so... we will resolve this treachery next time. I'm just curious if Romanov has anything to say about the fact that I killed all his men on the way there. But we'll find out on Friday. Odds are that Fridays will always be a stream evening because I don't have to work the next day, so kind of stay up as late as I want. But for now, have yourselves a wonderful rest of your week. Stay safe, stay healthy, and a good night.